Sports Life Talk.
Hey,
Cause this is Sports Life Talk.
hey,
You
hey.
rock it with Sports Life Talk.
Life Talk.
Hot topics with Sports Life Talk. So come and get you some Sports Life Talk. They let us in the game, now we calling the shots. Things will never be the same, so forget what you thought. Cause life without sports ain't nothing but talk. Here we go now, finally a show that makes your heart pound. Profound, wonder what's running up through your thoughts now. About to drown all podcasts that be watered down. Tell them clowns it's a new era, and it's starting now. 5 total strangers, the 5 Power Rangers, approaching Sports Life Talk from 5 different angles. Get ready for the change up. We done turned the flame up. The topics that we bring up, we about to blow this thing up. Yeah, let's get it cracking. KT the head coach of Miss Manhattan. Gemini Jones hold the throne, she be calling them out. Mr. United Surgeon B. Jones, the mouth of the South. From the cover athlete to the yeet of the week, we got what you need. We dropping what's hot in the streets, from copping new sneaks to locals popping, doing big things. When gossip and tea, let Kimberly pour you a dream. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, let the show begin. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, now let the show begin.
Let's go.
Welcome back, SLT Nation. It is Wednesday night, March the 3rd. You heard me? And we are cracking once again. I got the dopest podcast host in the business, and I am your boy, the mouth of the South. Before I do introductions, though, I need to pay some bills. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been thinking nonstop every day and night, how can we grow this show? And then I realized we got a secret weapon. And you know what? Come here. Come closer to the screen. I'm gonna tell you. It's a secret. I don't want to say this too loud. It's a secret. Come closer to the secret. You, SLT Nation, you are the secret weapon. You are the baddest and the brightest and the smartest and the most intelligent fan base out there in the nation. So we need you, day oneers, to do us a huge favor. And we need you to spread the message. And I could have easily have said it is the gorgeous looks of Kim. I could have said it's the big brain on Kev, or I could have said it's my $1 million mouthpiece, but no, the reality is it's all about you guys, and that's why we come on here and we do it week after week. So speaking of those fabulous co-hosts, we are down 2 Power Rangers, so we're going to try to keep the energy high. We're going to try to keep the mood right, and I am going to act a fool. That is right. Yeah, they gave me 10 extra more minutes to talk, so you already know I'm going to run my mouth just the way I know how to do it. But what in the world? Rosie Cozy Cup. How you doing today, Rosie?
Rose.
Rose, my bad. Rose Cozy, my bad. Coach KT in the building. We also got the Latin sensation, the Senorita Bonita, Miss Manhattan. KD, how you? And it changed.
It changed.
KD. It changed in the midst of doing introduction. That is super dope. I wish I could do that. How you doing today, KD?
I'm good. I am so good today. How are y'all?
We doing good.
How are you? Yeah.
I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. I'm all right. Man.
It's okay to check on me too, KD. I'm good.
I wasn't sure if B. Jones had asked how you were tonight, so that's why I was like,
I did. I asked him how he was feeling.
Yeah,
He said it was
okay
Gucci.
for you to ask too. I mean,
okay.
Kev, you got the red cup with you tonight? The red cup? You got the rosé in the cup? I mean, it's that time. All right. I got my beverage. I got my beverage of choice too. This thing here filled with that Jameson. She gonna tell you all about that here in a minute. But welcome back. This is episode number 84. And before we even get started, I want to give a disclaimer. It is called Shay Shay, and that is after Hall of Fame tight end Shannon Sharpe. But I want to let y'all know that it was a lot of back and forth and bickering, and I personally almost withheld from participation in this episode if it would not have been named after Randy Moss. But unfortunately, Kevin paid the bills, so I got outvoted. But I just want to let y'all to know Randy Moss is my cover athlete. But with that being said, Kim, do you want to line us up? You want to talk a little bit about Shay Shay?
Yes, I'll say a little some. So, all right, Shannon Sharpe is an American former professional football player who was a tight end for the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. He is a TV presenter who co-hosts Skip and Shannon Undisputed on Fox Sports 1 with Skip Bayless. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest tight ends of all time. Sharp was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame on August 6th of 2011. He played 12 seasons for the Broncos and 2 with the Ravens, winning 3 Super Bowls. So, B. Jones, I know you didn't want Shannon Sharpe and you wanted Randy Moss, but what great trivia do you have for Shannon Sharpe this week?
All right, so I actually did some research on Shannon Sharpe, and he was a little bit more thuggish than I recall. So I listen. Do I think Randy Moss is the best 84? Absolutely, but Shannon Sharpe went too far behind. Interesting fact, I like to give you these interesting facts before I tee up the trivia. Shannon Sharpe was drafted in the 7th round at the 109th pick. This is what's crazy. He was underdrafted because the GMs at the time did not like his size. He was 6'2", 230 pounds, and they said he is too big to play wide receiver. So all of these teams passed him up. Finally, the Denver Broncos took a chance on him as a wide receiver. Well, after 2 seasons of being a bust, Shannon Sharpe was converted over to a tight end, and boom. Shannon Sharpe is the prototype for the players like Jimmy Graham, Vernon Davis, George Kittle, these smaller or Delaney Walkers of the world. They all got that draft profile based off of Shannon Sharpe. But with that being said, the trivia question for the week, and this is an opportunity for you to earn a Sports Life Talk t-shirt. You know what? This is a 2-part, so I'll give you a hoodie. That's right. We're getting close to being a little warm, so I'll give you a hoodie for this one. At the end of Shay Shay's career, he retired the leader in 3 statistical categories for tight ends: receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns. Now, this is the question for a free t-shirt. Be the first one to go to our website. Give me the name of the 2 tight ends that, since Shannon Sharpe retired, have went on to surpass him in all 3 statistical categories. There you have it. Be the first one to get to www.sportslifetalk.com, and you can win yourself a t-shirt or a hoodie and dress like the crew. Even though
wait, BJ, are you trying to take it easy on the listeners today? Because
nobody got the one from last week, and nobody got the week before that. So I saved up a little coin. I got a few extra pennies in the pocket, so I figured, let me do something to get a little interaction going.
Hey, and I even cash app y'all $20. So the winner gets a hoodie. I know the answer. A hoodie. And I'm gonna cash app you $20. So then you'll even. So not only are you getting a free $20, but you'll also get to see my little cash app photo because it'll come straight from me.
Whoa! Oh my! Talk about squid in the pot.
Is that what Jameson does to you? You just start handing that. Okay.
All right, Kev. Well, I'm gonna turn it over to you, man. Let's do some local life, man.
Well, remember, it's not just the local life.
Ooh. What is it, Kev?
It's the urban, not average athlete of the week.
Ooh, my bad. The urban, not average. We paid for those rights, ladies and gentlemen, so we can say it. That's right.
I mean, we sort of paid. Okay, all right. So on Sunday, B. Jones and I, we got the You Got Next series. So we interviewed 15-year-old track sensation, Corinne McBride. Hey, she loves to run. She told us on the show, she literally told us this, B. Jones, that she likes to wake up at 6 a.m. because it's fun to run that early.
Yeah, she's a beast, man. Straight up our bird. If you want to check that episode out, go to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe when you're there, but go watch that show. I think we spent about 25 minutes with her.
Yeah, but don't go watch it yet, because if you go there, you're gonna have to watch like Sarah Marshall or Ibanya, because I haven't edited that one yet. I'm gonna have that up this weekend, B. Jones. Just
my bad. It was a great show.
It really was. So Corinne McBride is our urban, not average athlete of the week.
Who is our podcast of the week, man? Who we shouting out podcast?
We're gonna shout out to, man. We're gonna take it to Vegas. We're going to take it to Vegas to the lovely ladies of Girl Chat Sports, Mel and Mo. Hey, once this is over, go to YouTube and check them out. But make sure you stay here, subscribe, then go watch them and subscribe to their show as well.
Yeah, they pretty fly. We had some good debates with them. Somewhere in our archives, we got a couple of shows with Girl Chat Sports. And then lastly, I guess we got a business we shouting out this week, Kim. Is that right?
We do have a business. So we were actually going to switch up the businesses moving forward, but I think we're going to stick with weekly. Unless we don't have something, then we'll make reference to our previous episode. So this week, I don't know if y'all have heard about these tacos. So they're called birria tacos. Yeah. And what it is so you hear different things. Some people say that the meat is supposed to be lamb tacos, and you also hear that the birria is the tacos that come with like this side of it looks like juice or some type of soup. So they've become popular within the last few months here in Dallas. So I have been trying to get my hands on some. I haven't been able to eat many things, and finally I'm able to kind of dip into other things just in small portions. So I was in Garland and I came across this spot called De La Fuente Tacos de Birria. I do recommend for people to go try it. So the way that the taco comes before, like if you're into street tacos, usually it's just on a corn tortilla, and then it's your choice of meat, and then you get to add the cilantro and onions. Well, these are it seems to be that the tortilla is fried, some type of like fried or like warmed to crispiness, and then they add cheese, and then you choose the meat, and then you get to add your onions and cilantro, and then you dip it in the juice. It was really good. I could only eat one because if I ate more, then I would have gotten super sick. Yeah, so
that's why we need Pam back. See, you be on that bird stuff. That I can only eat one. Pam would have dropped the 6-pack. It would have told y'all about it. Yeah, I had the tongue, I had the pork, I had the chicken, I had the beef, the corn asada.
Yeah, I only got beef because I just couldn't. I couldn't. But I did order 4. The combo that I ordered did come with 4, but I didn't get to do anything with the other 3. And so the juice, one of our fans in the chat. So the juice is called, I guess it's consume. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish, so forgive me if I just got that up.
No, wait. You are Hispanic, so you don't be looking at us for help. What is going on?
She about to get her car and take it.
I'm sorry, but yes, it's that. That's what the juice is called. That you dip the
No, I think they say you consume. I think they say you consume the tacos.
No, see, that's what the little soup stuff is called. But yeah, so I definitely recommend if Garland is too far, consume.
It's called grease. That's what it's called. You dip it back into this grease.
Yeah, so it's basically just the meat juice that they cook the meat in, and you dip it. But yeah, it's so good. If y'all can't make it to Garland, there is several places around Dallas that serve these tacos. So I also have like a top 10 list in Dallas. So I am willing to share that. If y'all are interested, just let me know.
See,
so
that's my pedigree right there. Corey dropping signs on y'all. That's my cousin. That's my kinfolk. He says it sounds like resume. So consomme. That's what I'm saying. Good job, kinfolk.
You know, you had it like that. See, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, good job, kinfolk. That's my dog.
Yeah. Yep. So that's our local business for the week.
All right. Well, I'm getting a little thirsty. We can talk for about 15 minutes and we ain't had nothing to drink. We can't have a show unless we get our drink on. So come on, Kim. Let's get that drink of the week.
All right. So the drink of the week, so for the month, it's a new month, and I selected Jameson. It is an Irish whiskey, and I chose it because we have St. Patty's Day coming up, which is usually a big celebration. People always get their drink on. So I chose Jameson. So the drink of the week I called it Jameson juice. It consists of 2 ounces of Jameson, 4 ounces of apple juice or cider, and a green apple slice for garnish. So you basically just build this over ice, and then you garnish with the green apple slice if desired. So
what's the name of this drink again?
Jameson juice.
Jameis like Jameis Winston?
Yes, Jameis like James.
All right. Who that?
No, yes. That sounds like a secret project between her and somebody, man. Jameis juice? That sounds like something else.
Yeah, so y'all know I got a secret crush on Jameis.
Not on
right?
Jameis Winston.
Yes, on Jameis Winston.
W's. That
Yes,
Jameis.
Eden Dubs. Yes, Jameis. Yeah, he's kind of cute. Yeah.
Well, KD, you
And
just
what-
gave, no, B. Jones, KD, you just gave all the men that watch the show hope.
You
If you
ain't
got-
lying. Hey, it's some guy in Wisconsin right now. Hey, he's fixing his tie, putting on some Lagerfield cologne. He getting ready.
Look,
I'm heading to Dallas, baby. I'm heading to Dallas.
look, y'all. I always said if I had a son, his name was gonna be Jameis or Drew, and that's Drew spelled J-R-U.
But
yeah.
after Drew Brees.
No,
No,
Oh,
Drew.
no, after Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday.
no, just Drew himself.
Damn sure not Drew Brees.
What about Drew Pearson?
No,
Okay. You ain't gotta buck your eyes like that though, Kevin. You ain't gotta.
I accept that.
Did you see the way he bucked his eyes though, Kim? Like,
no, how he did it?
he was like Drew Brees. Like,
Yeah, definitely not Drew Brees.
Man, Saints fans ain't like that dude no more. Stop
All
playing.
right. All right, man. So we
All right.
toasted. What we toasted to, KD?
All right, so this triple double king knows firsthand the challenges of growing up and going to school in South Los Angeles. And this is exactly why the Why Not Foundation and LA Promise Fund have partnered up to launch the Why Not Academy for middle school and high school. Not only does he want to inspire and empower these students, but wants to provide the essential necessary resources to set them up for success beyond the classroom. So we are toasting to Russell Westbrook.
Russ.
Toast to Russell.
Is it fair to say you got a crush on him too?
Yeah. And you know what? What sucks about me having a crush on Russell Westbrook and Jameis Winston, both of them are married. So that's why
Jameis married? I didn't know Jameis Winston was married. That's dope.
Yeah. And both of them got mad kids. So yeah, I just keep my distance and keep my crushes to myself until tonight I shared them. But I won't ever let the world know after this.
All right, fam. Well, we got some games planned for y'all, which I just found out 10 minutes before the show. We're playing some games tonight on our, but my question for the kickoff question, this Friday marks a very historic day for all of us 80s babies, as one of the greatest comedians of all time, Eddie Murphy, one of his greatest movies, is taking us back to Zamunda with Coming to America 2. This movie has been a staple in the African-American community for decades. So let's revisit part one on this Wednesday and talk about our favorite and most funniest scenes in the movie. And Cam, you got a cheese and grin on your face, so I will let you shoot first. Since it's only a couple of us, we can go around a couple of times and talk about our favorite, most funniest moments. I'll let you go first, Cam.
Oh, see, I didn't know it was funniest moments. I thought it was just funniest moment. Okay, so we're gonna go with
do what you want to do, bro.
We're gonna go with Randy Watson and his band Sexual Chocolate.
Randy Watson.
Let's be honest. Singing was trash. The mic drop was off the chain. And then what is that line? That boy good. That boy good.
Good and terrible.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Randy Watson and his band Sexual Chocolate.
What about you, KD?
So y'all are probably gonna judge me and look at me sideways.
Black out, Kevin. Black out before she do it. Black out before she do it on that live TV. We can't take the rating hit.
Wait. You gotta hear me out. So I've never seen this movie to its entirety. Like from start to finish, I've never seen it. Yes, I know. Super horrible, I know. I've seen bits and pieces, and I've seen, you know, how certain channels, they'll show commercials in between. And, you know, when they do that, they cut out some of the movies. So yeah, I've never seen it to its entirety. But my favorite part of the movie is, of course, the beginning with the intro, like the grand entrance, and you got all the people in the costumes. So it's not the funniest moment, but I would say that's my favorite part, only because I haven't seen it all. So,
that's the one you remember. Okay, we got you.
Lord help us. Lord help us.
Hey, no, KD, your homework before you watch part 2 that comes out Friday, you got to watch this. You got to watch it. Well, B. Jones, in her defense, you're only like 31, 32?
I'm 31. Yeah.
So what are you, a 90s baby then? You grew up in the 90s?
I grew up in the 90s, yes, but I was born in the
90s,
80s.
baby.
Yeah, but
you
that movie
grew
was like,
up in the 90s. Yeah.
yeah, that movie was like 30 years ago. So in her defense,
Yeah.
that's the only thing saved you, KD.
Yeah, and and I think that's why the intro is like what I like, because the movie is an older movie and they had really nice costumes and things like that. Yeah, so my bad. I'll have to watch it and we'll have to revisit the funniest favorite moments.
Well, SLT Nation, make sure you put in the comments what your favorite part of the movies is. I wonder why we need our cars revoked. Because of her? She holding us back, Aaron?
I think he's saying,
I think she's talking about her, not us.
yeah, just me, not y'all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you don't even know how to say Spanish words and you ain't never watched. So who you identify? Who you identify with? Martians?
Look,
you ain't black. You ain't black. You ain't Latinos. Who do you identify with, Kim? Tell the fans right now.
Just me. That's why I put still KD, because that's it. That's all I need is me.
All right. Well, if anybody's seen that movie, I'll do my first one. It's gonna be pretty much any scene at Mighty Sharp. From the point where he ran across Martin Luther King, from the point they argued about Joe Louis, Cassius Clay, his mama call him Clay, I'ma call him Clay. From the point he said, what do you put in your hair? Nothing but juices and berries. Oh boy, that ain't nothing but an ultra perm. Hey, that whole anything that happened in Mighty Sharp Barbershop was just was legendary and absolutely hilarious. And then my number 2, and everybody out here finna get mad at me because I'm going to do it right now. Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul go, baby, and feel it oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through, yeah. Just let your soul. No, I can't hit that high note.
I'm surprised you attempted that, man. I'm proud of you, man.
I tried, man.
But don't do it again. You want to talk about me and my singing? Don't do that again.
Hey, what other scene you got, Kev? I know you got more than that, man.
I had the soul glow. That was the one
right.
I go with, but I guess I have to go with the club scene.
The club, yes. Some men. Yeah, I need a man to go an hour and a half. My name is Peaches, and I'm the best. Oh man, that's dog. I'm going to watch it tonight. As soon as I get off there, I'm watching Coming to America Part 1 again. I love that movie. Oh, my cousin Corey, she's your queen. Oh man, that's hilarious. I love all of them.
McDowell's.
Yep.
We go on and on and on about Coming to
And
America.
they help Daniel get out the lines then. Yes. All right, y'all. Well, we had a little fun with that. Kim, you any movie that you watched? Howard the Duck? Anything?
What you talking about? Like around?
What did you watch? What? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
No,
what did
not even. You don't even want to know what I was watching.
Oh, Teen Wolf?
No, not even. No, I was grown when Teen Wolf came out. So yeah, no.
Well, we need something.
You were grown when the TV show Teen Wolf came out.
Yeah, Michael J. Fox.
Movies.
Maybe I wasn't grown, but I was like doing grown things.
Oh my! Oh my!
Yep, that's a deeper discussion. You may need some therapy after this. What you got, man?
She made
not like that. Not like that.
All right. Well, y'all said y'all wanted to play some games, so we want to play the first game.
All right, KD, you want to go?
No, KT, you got this one.
You got to go. All right, so okay. All right, so y'all got to list 5 famous people that you've either met or have been within a few feet of, but one is a lie. Then you got to let us guess who was the lie.
Okay.
So y'all got it?
Yep. I got
it. Let me write this down.
Yeah.
Who's going first?
KD got to go first since you write it down.
But I got to write 4 people that I was famous that really were true, right?
Yes, and then one is a lie.
Yeah, and then also I want to see the chat kind of participate, whether you got to participate in some kind of way. We see y'all.
All right, so who you got, Cam? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. All right, so my 5 people are Terrell Owens, Beyonce, Drake, LA, and Eric Bellinger.
Oh God. So I'm pretty sure you went to a couple of their concerts. You must have been sitting front row, or you were VIP. So I'm gonna go Drake because I know how much you love him. I think we've heard a lot about that if you've actually been really close to him.
Okay. Who you got, B?
I'm gonna say Eric Bellinger. You ain't never met no Eric Bellinger.
What?
I know she's gone to
I
a
don't even
concert.
think you was close enough to even Eric Bellinger.
Okay. So, all right. So Eric Bellinger, I went to a concert. I went to see him in February of 2018, and I got a picture with him. So I could share that with y'all.
Somebody else, hey, Cherie, me and you thinking alike. I thought Eric Bellinger too.
Yeah. And then LA, he is a R&B artist, and I saw him in 2019, and I got a picture with him too. And Drake, I went to see him at Beamer's. I think that it was a club here in Dallas before he was as big as he is. It was during his Thank Me Later album, and I was actually on stage with him.
Beyonce then.
Yeah. So, and then Terrell Owens, he was here during what was it? The big basketball, the All-Star weekend. He was here for All-Star weekend, and I sat right next to him in one of the VIP booths. So yeah, I've been to 2 or 3 Beyonce concerts, but I've never been like front row. I've never been up close, and I've never met her in person. So yeah, there's mine.
All right, B.
All right, I'll go. I'll make mine quick. Okay. Marcus Houston, Pharrell, Marcus Spears, J.R. Smith, and Lil Wayne.
Damn.
I'm gonna go Lil Wayne. I'm going Lil Wayne. You ain't kicked it with Weezy.
The Louisianimal himself?
Yeah, you ain't been close to Weezy. I'm going with that one.
What about you, KD?
Okay, say it one more time. Give me a list one more time.
Marcus Houston, Pharrell, Marcus Spears, J.R. Smith, and Lil Wayne.
I'm gonna go with Pharrell.
Kevin, my friend, you are correct, sir.
Ain't kicked it with no Weezy.
I never kicked it with Weezy. I ain't never been around Lil Wayne. I'm scared to go to one of his concerts. Trigger play. No, I met Marcus Spears when he went to LSU. I went down to signing day. He signed an autograph of mine. J.R. Smith was at North Park Mall during the NBA All-Star weekend when he came here to Dallas. Okay. And I was trying to talk to him, but he was trying to get up on the girl, and he was like, "Yeah, I ain't got time to talk to you, bro." And Pharrell, actually, once again in North Park Mall, me and my wife and my daughter were just going to a movie, and we turned around and Pharrell was just standing right there. And we talked to him for a hot minute. It was pretty cool. He wasn't with no security or nothing. It was just him and 2 other people, just like his friends. And then Marcus Houston, I worked at Best Buy when I was real young, starting my career off, and we closed the store down. So that little crew we had, the whole little group could come into the store and shop. And it was like at about 8:30 at night. So it was crazy. So nice. Marcus Houston was right on the other line aisle for me.
Weezy. No, you ain't met no Weezy. All right, so mine, Brandy, Aaliyah, Dirk, Eric Clapton, Alicia Keys. So it's Brandy, Aaliyah, Dirk, Eric Clapton, Alicia Keys.
All right, so I'm going to cheat here, SLT Nation. I'm going to throw Aaliyah out. When I first met you, you told me the Aaliyah story. So I know that one for a fact. And I'm thinking I know for a fact Brandy came down to UTD or UTA at one point in time. So I'm gonna throw Brandy out too. Eric Clapton, who else?
Dirk and Alicia Keys.
Damn.
I'm gonna go with Dirk Nowitzki. I don't think he's been around Dirk. You ain't been around Dirk.
Who you got, KD?
I guess I'll go with Alicia Keys because Eric Clapton, you might have met him for real.
Alicia Keys, you were right. No, Dirk. You know how he has this celebrity softball game? The old guys, one of my boys.
I got you.
Yeah. We had a podcast and we got a chance to go to that game and go on the field and hang out with everybody that was in the game. So I had my phone right in front of Dirk's face as he was answering questions. Now, Alicia Keys, I could have actually met her when that first album came out. I was working at a music store, right? And not one person, none of the managers wanted to switch with me. I wanted to work that night so I can go meet her that morning, or it may have been the opposite. And nobody was with me. The lady said, "Hey, you go with me, and you would have met her." So I didn't get a chance to meet her. Please.
Dang. All right, cool. I hope SLT Nation had some fun with that one. Next game we play, we might have to let somebody else come live on stage with us and play along with us. Get one of the fans involved in it, since we got a hot audience, a beautiful audience tonight. Don't you agree? Sexual chocolate tastes so fine. Don't you agree? All right, so let's talk about a couple of headlines. For many of you who have not recognized this yet, but we closed the doors on Black History Month, but we keep things rolling as March is upon us. We celebrate Women's History Month. So as a show, let's start celebrating women and discussing our most recent iconic women moments in sports. All right, so iconic sports moments that were produced by beautiful and courageous women. Kev, I'll let you go first, man.
I wanted to go with Naomi Osaka.
Naomi Osaka.
Because man, she's a beast. She's the new Serena, pretty much. Because Serena can't even beat it. She had Serena in tears. That's how good this girl is. But I'm going to go a different route.
All right.
I know we said sports, but how can we not recognize Kamala Harris? This is a woman that B. Jones. She looks like our mother.
Yeah.
She's a woman of color. I mean, she's made history, and not only she's making history. Look at all the little girls that look like her, that now can see, hey, I can be anything that I want to be.
Kev, what about that HBCU connection, though, fam?
I know. Look at all the AKAs, how they had their pearls. And doing all of that. So shout out to her, man. Chucks and pearls. All
right, Cam. I'm worried about this answer. You know I struggled this show. We 32 minutes in, but I'm hoping you come through in the clutch right now.
Okay, so I'm glad that KT did not go with Naomi, because that's the most memorable that I can remember recently. Whenever she was at, what was it, the French Open that last happened, when the butterflies, like she was about to play and the butterflies kept landing on her. Yeah, so that was, and then I think she ended up winning against one of the Williams sisters.
She just beat Serena.
It was Serena, because Venus had. I probably can get Venus right now. I mean, just be honest with you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Naomi. So, and the same for her. She's young and doing things in the tennis world. So yeah, I'm gonna give my credit to her.
All right. Well, just for tickles and giggles, before I give mine, I'm gonna list off some of the ones that I brainstormed on, which I was for sure some of y'all were gonna say, but we are too short tonight. But Simone Biles capturing gold medal in the summer in the World Cup. The U.S. Women's World Soccer Team asking for equal pay. I thought that was pretty iconic. The WNBA with their Breonna Taylor campaign before every game, wearing the black shirts. The first female referee in Super Bowl history just recently happened. And then Becky Hammon. After Greg Popovich was disqualified out of a game, we saw the first female to ever coach an NBA game. So, and I mean, it's probably a ton more that I can't even think of, but those were just the ones I spitball off the top of my head earlier today. But mine's, I'm going a different route. And even though it is still involving sports, I'm going with these beautiful, talented, trailblazing women in the studios, from the Hannah Storms to the Malika Andrews to my favorite Taylor Rooks, Shanae Agumake. Yep, Shanae Agumake. And they have a couple of other ones that are they blowing up right now. And these women are actually doing it better than the guys. From the sideline reporters to the podcast, they are owning media right now, and they are dominating. Especially when you talk about Maria Taylor, it's not a sports show out there that you don't get the opportunity to see the women, and especially women of color, out front center talking that ish better than the guys do. So that's been the biggest iconic moment for me. So, any fans say anything, Kevin?
No. I did want to add to one of your one of the ones that you mentioned about the women's soccer. One thing that I would like to see in the soccer world, and especially for women. So, there is young girls that play soccer. You have college soccer, like all women play the sport also. So it would be nice to eventually see one of the popular soccer players, no matter what club they play for, no matter if they play like in the States, but to get endorsement deals with all the cleat makers like Nike, Puma, what are some more, Adidas, because whenever my daughter goes and buys soccer cleats, they aren't women's cleats. They are always tailored for men, and they're always like Cristiano Ronaldo. Who's signed with Adidas? I can't think of who signed with Adidas, but yeah. So it would be nice to see that in the future.
All right, Kev, throw the link in the to the StreamYard in the thing. Let's see if somebody want to play the next game with us, man.
Hold up, but I do want to say that we got 2 African American women that may be the main event at WrestleMania.
Okay,
Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks. So
okay,
it's the first time that I believe 2 African Americans are going to fight for the title at WrestleMania.
super dope, man.
Yeah, I like Sasha.
All right, Kim. So you it's your game. It's your moment. It's your time.
Okay. So my game is you have to pick two words. Don't say them like right now just yet. But you got to say a word, and then we have to come up with a song that has that word in it. And we have about 10 to 15 seconds to sing the lyric that has the word that the host
I'm gonna struggle. I am not a music guy like that, man.
All right. So
Goodness.
who wants to call a word out?
Wow.
I'll call. No, but
All right, KT, you got it.
I just need to call out the word.
Yeah,
Y'all
call
gotta-
out the word.
I'll give y'all easy one. Money.
More money, more problems.
Sing
you
a
gotta have-
lyric.
I don't know what they do to me. It's like the more money we come up on, the more problems we see.
Hey. All right,
All
Katie.
right. Mine is I don't dance, nah, I make money moves.
Yeah, that's Cardi. That's Cardi B.
I don't remember the lyrics after that, but yeah, that's the song. All right, what's another word you got, KT?
I had to have 2. Good
Oh
Lord.
man, this is tough.
I don't know. One of y'all go. That wasn't right for me to go
Okay.
back.
All right, B, what word you got?
Trap. I'm just trying to think of something that's popular. I don't know. Trap. Is that?
Trapped in a closet.
Yeah, trapped in a closet.
Who the is this? I can't think.
What the hell is going on between the sheets up in my home? Baby,
not-
wait.
No, that's something
Oh.
different. Yeah, that's like.
Oh, my bad.
All I can think of, I think it's a Rick Ross song where he's like trap, 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 trap. I don't remember.
You're right.
I don't
Trap.
remember the rest. I didn't even think of Trap Queen. All right, so I'm gonna use the word. What did you said? What word did you use, KT? Was it
I
money?
use money. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use love.
Oh, love. Never knew what I was missing.
See, that's how I worry about you, Kev, because you went to a.
Missing. I could have did music.
That's what I was about to do. Love.
Well, I mean, I went Keisha Cole. I mean, golly.
You always going Keisha Cole. You always going Keisha Cole. I'm starting to think that's on your playlist.
It is.
All right.
I said, Teddy, you be better at your game.
Yeah, my bad. Like, when you're put on spot, you all of a sudden can't think of nothing. So
Yeah, I struggle with that one too. That's a tough game.
all right. So B, what's your song for love?
Oh, music. Love. So many use your name in vain. I don't.
That's all.
Okay.
I don't know the lyrics, but I just know love. Love.
All right. So we're just gonna go one round, or we gonna do another round? What we got?
Ooh.
Let's try to do another one. Let me think of something real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna do smokers. The word
right.
smokers.
For smokers only. For
For
smokers
smokers
only.
all night.
Yeah, that's Bone Thugs and Harmony, KD, if you didn't know.
I don't know no song with smoke. What's another song with smokers in it?
I don't know. I got mine. You better get yours.
You don't know smoke. I don't know. It's probably something out there with some smokers in it. I know some women got some smoking in the boys' room.
Oh, I know. Free smoke with Drake.
There you go.
There you
Yeah. Even though I don't know any other lyrics besides that part. So my bad. All right, KT, what you got?
Boat. BOAT. Boat.
I'm on a boat. by Lovely Island.
I think you just made that up. Okay.
No, I did not promise you. It's a comedy group. They call Lonely Island. Lonely Island. That's the name of it. I'm on a boat.
I don't have nothing with no boat.
No, other reason. You know, I said I met Aaliyah. She had a song called Rock the Boat.
Rock the boat.
Rock
oh
the
my
boat.
God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shame on you.
Okay. Let me think of a
And
word.
then you do stuff with this.
Yeah, I usually am good, but like I say, I think because I'm on the spot, I can't think of nothing.
Hey, give us one. I'm ready.
Let's do shake.
Yeah,
Who?
Shake.
Shake. Shake what your mama gave you.
All right, what you got, B?
Hold on. Shake it fast. Watch yourself.
Yeah.
Shake it fast. Show me what
Tell me
you're working with. Yeah,
you can win with Luda on that too.
Okay.
Hey, you got to come up with Shake too,
I
don't
gotta
you?
come up with the words. Tell me what the song.
The Harlem Shake.
No, the Luda. Shake your money and make her like somebody. You
What
can win
song?
with that.
What song did I don't know, y'all. I got nothing.
Let's go to the drive. KD, we don't need you to do better, Joe.
Look, I wasn't ready.
Like we told y'all, these games was produced 15 minutes before our time. So
Look, and B Jones did way better because he wasn't part of it. I guess we had to think too hard about it.
that's because I'm the $1 million mouthpiece, baby. I'm the mouth of the South.
No,
I know what I'm doing.
Excuse me. Jose represented. Stop playing.
Yeah.
Good job, Kev.
Yeah, so shout out to the fellas tonight. Y'all won. Y'all did such a great job. I'm so happy.
Well, Kim, you get a chance to redeem yourself right now. You got to let our fans know what great music is dropping this week. So let's take it to the drop, and you can educate us and maybe get some of your points back.
All right. So it wasn't a big week. It wasn't a big week in music. You know, we're all still waiting for Drake to drop his Certified Lover Boy. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not by myself waiting for this. So the new music that we got is Shorty Shorty and Murder Beats. Huh?
Who's doing all that moving? Is that you, B. Jones?
No, my bad. It was my dog. Sorry.
Uh-oh. I was about to say, hi, come on me, Kev. How immediately come on me, man?
Okay, so my bad. Okay, so Shorty and Murder Beats, Memory Lane, Currency dropped Collection Agency, and Draco the Ruler with The Truth Hurts. So like I say, it wasn't a big week in music. However,
did you kick the dog?
No, I didn't kick my dog. I'm trying to get him to not. There's this like little piece that he bites on that's like connected to where the computer is. So if he bites it, like now he's licking my feet.
You go your lights out.
Okay, so I'm trying to get him to not bite on it. He thinks I'm playing with him.
Well, pick him up and let him become a star.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Come here, Storm.
All right. Well, while she's getting the dog ready, I'm gonna tee up the coach's groove. Kev, warm up, get your mental ready. What you got for this week, man? What's the coach's groove?
All right, so last month was a month of love, and since it's the National Women's Month, I will represent for the ladies. For those whose boo went back to their wives and you're ready to start over, I'm going to go with Keisha Cole, Let It Go.
Keisha Cole again. Keisha Cole got two coaches groove.
But that was perfect for the Let It Go, the way I set it up, man. That's what it was about, man.
Yeah. So, okay, I have a question. So since we've talked about Keisha Cole twice tonight, do you like her better with the blonde hair or with the black hair?
I could care less what kind of hair she had as long as
You have to pick one or the other. Come on.
blonde. Blonde, sure. I go
Okay.
blonde.
I don't know nothing about Keisha Cole. She toxic to me. I got scared of Keisha Cole from that TV show. Remember she used to have a whole Keeping Up with Keisha or something like that. I can't remember what it was. All right. Well, I guess I will introduce my own sneaker of the week. And last week we had a pair of Jordans. We're going back-to-back Jordans this week, and both pair are equally exclusive. This is the Air Jordan OG High University Blue. There's nothing I can say about this shoe that you probably already don't know. It's reminiscent University Blue of the North Carolina Tar Heels. If you've been keeping up with the social media, you've already kind of seen a lot of stars breaking this shoe out of the box a little bit earlier. It will be released on Saturday morning, and it'll retail for typical AJ1 prices, and that's $170 retail. Right now, the resale, so if you buy this shoe on the aftermarket, and I keep in mind, I always look at what the size 12 prices are going to be, so I don't look at what everybody's sizes are. But right now, the size 12 price is going for about $500 on resale. So this is one that even if you don't even want to wear the sneakers, you just get in line and you try to buy any pair of these shoes you possibly can, because you're going to be able to flip these shoes for double, maybe even triple the value here over the next couple of weeks. Once again, I know for a fact they got raffles going with all of the major retailers: Hibbett, Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champs, Finish. I think Finish Line's raffles already closed, but of course you'll be able to use a lot of the exclusive boutique shops when they open as well. So this is definitely one that, fam, I'm going after, but I will let my crew have the last word. I'm yay. What you say, Kim? All three of us.
I'm trying to get him on Saturday, man. I'm gonna try to get him.
Yeah, we copping this one. All right, SLT Nation, full forces. Let's go get it. Let's go get this one.
Let's get it.
All right, Kevin. What we don't have an uncut gems. So what we gonna do? We gonna play another game?
No, we got
so I'll do my I have a question for the Manhattan Project. So
all right, let's go. Let's go to the Manhattan Project.
Yeah, so we got the fellas in the chat. We got y'all on tonight. So a question that I would like to ask. So it's always asked to the women, like, what is their top beauty product that they can't live without? So I'm going to ask y'all, what is something that y'all have to have like all the time? If you run out of it, like your world just ain't right. And when you travel, it's like a must like stay with you travel item. Like everywhere you go, you got it. So what's something? It could be like a soap, a brush, a lotion, your water bottle, like
a toothbrush.
I mean,
does that count? I mean, I
don't. No, not a toothbrush. Like y'all don't use like special lotions or special body washes.
I use the one from Bath and Body Works called Bourbon. They got a body wash and a lotion. So
okay.
Yeah,
at Bourbon Fire, fam. Man, I'm about to get Miss Jones on the mic for this one. I cannot think of anything that I just got have. Man, that's a tough one. Oh
my gosh. Even like when you travel, like nothing.
I mean, I take all my stuff. You know, the same stuff I do makeup with before we come on the show.
Okay, what about brush? Like a brush? Like, do you have a particular brush?
Ever since I started growing it out from the pandemic. The pandemic perm, I don't have one. But before that, I used to take a little brush, a little wave cap.
Now you better ask me about no brush, KD. I'll come over there and thump you.
Well, you need a brush for your beard. What you mean?
I use a comb.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's a must-have. So yeah, that was just my thing that I wanted to ask the dudes. Like if y'all have like an essential item that it goes everywhere. And I've never smelled the bourbon from
Hey, it's fire.
From Bath and Body Works. Yeah, I'm not like a huge Bath and Body Works fan.
You know, I can duplicate Kev because I don't travel without my Bath and Body Works soap. But what I'm about to try is this Dr. Squatch. Y'all seen that?
No.
Yeah, it was a commercial during the Super Bowl, and so now they tracking me every time I go on the internet. I get a paid advertisement for Dr. Squatch. So I was
I might for like a rash or something. You all right over there, man?
I'm good. I'm Gucci. But it's called Dr. Squatch, man. It's supposed to be like Sasquatch. I don't know. It's soap made for men.
Okay.
It's soap made for men. So
What's funny with that bourbon? Wherever I go, and if I have it on, they be like, "What kind of cologne you got on?" This ain't cologne. I'm married to. Get away from me.
Hey man, but Bath and Body Works got a little hardy, man. They stopped doing the little coupons. I remember I used to go in there and get $60 worth of product. By the time the coupons roll down, it was about $30, $40, $20, $30 now.
No, you gotta get
one time $45. What?
They send coupons through email. Yeah, they still do that.
I ain't been getting them lately. They must have cut me off. They said we ain't sending you no more, B.
What else you got, KD? I know you got something else in the Manhattan Project.
There was an article that was shared with me about a retired women's basketball player. Casey, what was her name? Do you remember?
Oh, Candace Wiggins.
Yeah, so she was talking about the culture in the WNBA, about how it was uncomfortable for her because most of everybody was gay. And they would kind of like pressure her to, would it be bully? Was it bullying? Were they bullying her, KT? Do you remember?
I think she did use the word bullying.
Yeah, and it's just like they weren't really, or trying to get her to come to their side. And they just, so it kind of pushed her away. So she didn't really get to play the amount of time that she could have played, because the environment was just really heavy, and it wasn't where she wanted to be.
So let me get this straight. She's a heterosexual.
Yes.
And she was somewhat ostracized because she's not homosexual.
Right.
That's interesting. That's an interesting story. I think I would like to read that.
Yeah, so I have to share with you, but it was interesting because you don't think stuff like that goes on. You just think that, like it's just a happy place. People are there, getting their money and doing what they're supposed to do, playing the game. But yeah, it was just too much. She just said the environment wasn't what she wanted. And it was just unfortunate that she didn't get to continue playing for the length of time that she wanted.
Yeah,
she could go too. Candace Wiggins was nice. If I'm not mistaken, did she go to Stanford? I forgot the school that she went to, but she could. But here's my thing about that though. Did that just happen in the WNBA? I'm pretty sure that had that happen in college too. Or was it just more I guess, out there in the WNBA?
I think it was that they were just more out there in the WNBA, because it's like, I think in college, you got your rules that you got to live by, whereas like you're getting money in the WNBA. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
That's great. But see, like Skylar Diggins, she didn't come out and say anything like that, and I'm pretty sure plenty of women have tried to hit on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did go to Stanford. KT.
Yeah, but even with that, if that's your dream and career, why do you just go out there and hoop?
Yeah, that's why I kind of hate that for her, because I think I would have just had to push through if that was the case. I mean, but I can understand. Maybe she should have went and tried a different team environment. I just find it hard to believe that every one of the 10 teams or the 12 teams in the WNBA had a culture of bullying people that weren't homosexual, especially when they so big on LGBTQ.
Yeah,
that whole little situation. I mean, that's kind of what that's something they highlight. That's something they really stand for. So I would be surprised if that was in every single locker room. I think she might have just got a bad batch.
Yeah. It was just bad timing.
Yeah, she played for more than one team, I think, too, in the WNBA. So
she had a problem with multiple teams.
If it happened, then that sucks. But I wish she wouldn't have waited so late to say this, because she's been out the league for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to take your 15 minutes and make it happen then.
Yeah. All right. And another thing that I got is I think last week we brought up watching the movie I Care a Lot on Netflix. So I don't think all of my crew did watch it, but I know B watched it.
I watched it.
So the movie, just like she was an attorney, and she worked in like family courts, or she would work with family cases where she would take over, she would be guardian over the elderly, and she would put them in a special home and basically just wait for them to die and then take all their money. So she would target people that didn't have any inheritors or any heirs that, you know, the money or the properties would go to. So before they passed away, she would sell their property and everything in it. And she ended up coming across the wrong person that was tied to like the Russian mob. And so they weren't letting go. They weren't just gonna let her have the old person and take all their monies. So the tables got turned, and they ended up using her to make this $1 billion empire with pharmaceuticals. What do you call the old people's home? Nursing homes and other things. Huh?
All them old people. Okay, the elderly. Can we say the elderly?
Yeah. Well, nursing homes, and yes. And then she ended up turning around, and she got shot by somebody whose family she ruined. So yeah. So it was.
Well, you just said you're gonna give a quick rundown. I think you're gonna give us the whole thing.
Hey, I told y'all to watch it. It's still worth the watch.
Yeah, this the deal. This the deal. Everybody in that movie had to be Caucasian. All right. And Coach, I'm sorry, but that would have happened. Big Mama would have been in there, and she would have came in there trying to say all Big Mama stuff. Or you can't come see her. Tow that hospital up from day one. Tow it up from day one. It wouldn't even went down like that. It wouldn't have see all this going to court, having somebody assign ward and guardianship. Playboy, don't matter when it come to Big Mama. You understand me? I got her stuff. That's my house. We gonna deal with it in the streets, and it ended up getting dealt with in the streets in the long run. But that movie took a great concept of something, a conversation that people need to talk about, and that's these elderly patients going through dementia and Alzheimer's, and then the government can come in and can take control of these people's assets. That's what the movie was all about. Except the woman in this movie was taking advantage of it and doing it the wrong way. It was supposed to be a wardship or a guardianship to protect these elderly people, but she was only going after rich people, cherry picking them so that she could take advantage and sell all this stuff and make a profit, because she was getting a certain percentage off of everything that was being sold. And yeah, it was a great story, but it got comical in the middle when both of them were able to overcome death from the mob, from the Russian mafia. When it came down to a situation where she got out the water, walked to a service station, okay, had a taxi come pick her up, drive back home, and her girlfriend was laying there with the gas still on, and then blew up 30 seconds after they walked out the house. Come on, do you know how many hours had to transpire? There's no possible way that's the only part of the movie I was like, they lost me. They could have did better than that, but it was still overall a good movie. It was a good story. Like I said, it needs to be talked about. The conversation needed to be had, but I'm gonna go slightly down on this movie.
I don't know.
What I'm gonna do, I got spring break next week, so I'll watch it. But I do want to say something about the actress that is in the movie, that the main character. Okay. She was in that. What was it, Gone Baby? Or what was that movie with Ben Affleck?
Gone Girl. Gone Girl. Okay.
No, Gone Girl. She played her. She played the hell out of that role. She's an underrated actress. I know people know who she is and know how great but she's really, really good, y'all.
Oh, like yeah, she was a tough.
Something like.
Yeah, she was a tough actor. She did a great job. Everybody in the movie did a great. Even Tyrion Lannister. Tyrion Lannister was the Russian mafia. Somebody said mini mobster. Yeah, he was. That was. I ain't gonna lie. That was kind of comical too. So I bet you this movie was supposed to have some funny undertones to it, because it was so many things that just made you like you chuckling and laughing, even though you probably ain't supposed. Like when the grandmama. When she put old girl in that full Nelson and wrapped up, you.
Yes, that part, and she's like, and she told her like, you messed up, you got the wrong one.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all go watch that movie, KD. Good recommendation. It's worth the conversation. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my yeet out there, and we've been talking about the women's liberation and sports movement and how much of an impact. Well, this week my yeet is going to Flint, Michigan's very own Clarissa Shield. She is going to be headlining the first all-women's boxing card. This will be the first time in 20 years that a female has even been the main event in a boxing card since Layla Ali back in 2021. She what makes this yeet worthy is that Clarissa was actually supposed to fight. The pandemic hit. She was benched. They shelved her. Boxing came back in June, but Showtime kept saying, hey, we're going to put you on. We're going to put you on. She had a date for September. They canceled it. She had a date for October. They canceled it. Finally, she got tired of it, decided to do something on her own. She partnered up with some of these other great people, and boom, she was able to formulate her own card. Her last special got over 400,000 viewers, which is some more than some men boxers even get. And what's even crazy about it is that the last fight she made $300,000. We don't know how much she's going to make in this fight. She's only going to get a percentage of all the eyeballs that are going to watch this show, this pay-per-view. So I'll be renting it. It's only $29.99. Normally I stream stuff and try to get it free, but I'm gonna show Clarissa Shields some love. She's 25 years old. She's a YouTube sensation. She's done every single thing the right way, and she's going to be putting her belt on the line, trying to unify it against another young lady who's undefeated. So this actually is going to be a really good bout. So Clarissa Shields, for being told no and still finding a way to get it done, for pursuing your career with so much vigor and so much courage and tenacity, you, my dear, you deserve a yeet.
Yeet.
You know what's funny about that? She did like and commented on one of our posts. I think. Yeah, remember when we talked about her fighting Ali and who we think would win? She commented and said her name.
We gonna get it. We gonna get it, SLT Nation. We on our way. We on our way. All right, 2-minute warning. Let's wrap this thing up. Any special shout outs? Kev, you go first, sir.
I want to give a shout out to my middle school track team, the 7th, 8th boys and girls. We had a track meet on Monday in Red Oak, and we dominated it. We won overall on everything. So shout out to Corsicana Middle School.
Corsicana Middle School, stand up. You get a helmet sticker. KD, Miss Manhattan.
Okay, so I'm gonna give my shout out to Mr. Hit That. Some people in Dallas know him. So
what's his name?
Mr. Hit That.
You ever heard of him?
No, I ain't heard of Mr. Hit That. Okay.
Okay,
all
so
right.
yeah, so he's on Instagram. He's known as Mr. Hit That. It's like an extra word on the end. But if you're looking for him on Instagram, it's just Mr. Hit That. So he actually made these sweatshirts. You can find them online. I will tag his IG and the website. So I really liked it because it has, in all the letters, it has like all the different things that represent Dallas. So like it has the skyline, the Texas Rangers. It even has the Triple D on with the hand, the Cowboy Star, the Big Tex, and the Mavs. Oh, and then y'all like Rudy's Chicken? Have y'all ever had Rudy's Chicken?
I like Rudy's Chicken.
Yeah, I had it.
Yeah, so
I was burping that stuff up for a week though, man.
Yeah, it's very small on here. So it's also a champion sweater. So I say if you're from Dallas or you rep Dallas, get you one of these sweaters.
When he put out one for Louisiana, I show him some love.
Okay.
Make that 3/4 edition.
He put it out for like $10. I'll show some love. 100.
Yeah, they are
That's
kind of.
$100. You paid $100 for that?
that?
Child, please.
We can get Anna to do it for us for how much?
I was about to say, yo, I got these hoodies. I got a woman who making these t-shirts and hoodies for you. Holler at your boy. We plugging her. We plugging her for real. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all what. I got one shout out. This is very singular. Tomorrow, March the 4th, I will be celebrating my 10th anniversary with my beautiful bride. Thank you, Lakimba Jones, for choosing me and putting up with me for the last 16 years. It took me a while to marry you, but hey, I made that decision because I knew how special you were. And I am so glad every single day I get to wake up alongside of you and remind me of how lucky I am to have you. So I love you, baby. Happy anniversary. And you deserve my yeet. I'm going to give her that yeet. You heard me?
Bless her heart. God, we had 16 years.
Hey, she probably was like, you was doing good. You was doing good until.
Oh, well, happy anniversary to y'all. I can't wait. I can't wait till I'm shouting out my happy anniversary.
All right, y'all. Well, check this out, SLT Nation. We appreciate you rocking with us on this Wednesday. You probably heard us do a lot of shameless plugs before, but I'm telling y'all, what we doing with this You Got Next series is spectacular. It's good entertainment. We know that you dedicate an hour to us every Wednesday night. So if you're getting some time on the weekends, you're bored on a Saturday, go spend 30 minutes and watch some of these preset podcasts. They're amazing. It's up and coming talent. I'm telling you, these stories you are going to want to hear about. We talk to future NFL players. We got international basketball players, agents, and let me tell y'all something. The list is getting bigger and better and consistently growing. We got a real estate person that is about to come on pretty soon. And and Kevin's messing with y'all with Rosie Cose, but this guy named Cose Copeland, oh my God, it's a much-watch show. I'll be honest, that one went an hour long, but it's definitely a must-watch show. All of this stuff is coming down the pipeline. Join and follow us on and subscribe on YouTube. We need your love. We need y'all help. Thank y'all for rocking with us, and we appreciate all the love and support. And y'all take care of each other, and we love y'all. We'll see y'all on the other side. Testify.
Lil' baby say I'm fly, she see me. I know I got a giant in the drip, but I double cause I'm tired of the vibe, she clingy. And I don't play around with the wrist, when I get it, you already know the vibe, it's VVs. I swear I feel alive when I'm in them, in the yo into the air, making vibes on repeat. And I ain't gotta lie, you see these. She said she wanna vibe, she need 3. Each one for my boys, my teamies. Swimming through the riches with my squad, believe me. Iced out Audemars, Philippe's. Big dog since a jit, know I'm 8. Cook and let them know I'm different raw with the apron. Do this for my sons, I know it's mine for the taking. Lil' baby look like she the type that be playing. Slide and I skate this. She done me probably thinking